So we've heard Amanda's personal story and overview of the issue. Poolkit has provided us with the statistics and made clear the dangers involved in texting while driving, cell phone use, and other types of distracted driving. And Jess has shown us how we can become activists in ways in which we can increase awareness of the hazards of distracted driving among our friends, families, and other communities. For 10 years, I drove 100 miles a day, back and forth between Ann Arbor and Royal Oak. Even though there were a few close incidences, thank goodness I never had an accident. But over that time, I became very aware that if a driver were swerving, varying their speeds, or in other ways driving in an erratic manner, whenever I would overtake them and look over into their vehicle, you would see someone either texting on their phone, talking on the phone, fiddling with the radio, eating, doing their hair, or otherwise being distracted from their primary role of driving safely. It's this personal observation, along with the overwhelming statistical evidence about the dangers of distracted driving, that made me want to speak out on this issue. Now, Jess already covered ways in which we can get involved in raising awareness of distracted driving, and now I'm going to talk about how we can influence our legislatures to pass laws that penalize distracted drivers. According to the U.S. government resource site for information on distracted driving, distracted.gov, and I encourage you to go there are distracted driving laws on the books in the majority of states. These laws are one of three types. First and most common is a ban on texting while driving. This is prohibited in 37 states. Second is a ban on handheld use while driving, and 10 states and the U.S. Virgin Islands have enacted laws around this. Third is a total ban on cell phone use, including hands-free use. This last category is banned in many states, but is more limited to certain categories of drivers like young drivers and school bus drivers. Currently in Michigan, we have a ban on texting while driving, with some exceptions for commercial drivers, and a ban on cell phone use for young drivers whose use of a phone contributed to a crash. We also have a current bill in the legislature, Senate Bill 756, that would prohibit cell phone use for drivers with a Class II license, otherwise young drivers. As we have seen, distracted driving is particularly problematic for new drivers, with 16% of all distracted driving crashes involving drivers under 20. So this bill has the potential to make our roads safer for all. How to contact a representative at the state level. You first have to go to senate.michigan.gov and house.michigan.gov. Both the sites have a search feature at the bottom of the page that will allow you to find your representative and senator's contact information. Now this is important. This is the most important thing to know about contacting any government official. They don't care about email, especially email sent while you're driving in your car. So the thing to do is pick up the phone, or even better, write them a letter. Very old-fashioned, I know. But at least pick up the phone and call. Then clearly state that you're interested in passing Bill S-756 and ask your senator's position on this issue. Share with the person that this is an important issue for you and for Michigan, and hope they can support the passage of the bill. If the person in the office says that your rep supports the current bill, ask if they are interested in perhaps supporting or writing a bill that would enact a total ban on handheld use. Share with them some of the statistics you've learned during this presentation. We hope that this presentation has made you more aware of the real dangers of distracted driving for both yourself and all other drivers. We know that 5,574 people were killed in 2009 due to distracted driving, with an estimated 445,000 injured. That handheld users are 4 times more likely, and texting drivers 23 times more likely to be involved in a crash, and that using a phone, even if hands-free, is the same as having a blood alcohol content of 0.08, i.e. legally intoxicated. We hope that you'll be inspired to remaining undistracted while you yourself are driving, and to also reach out to your friends, community, and legislatures to make sure that in a future year we will have 0 people killed from distracted driving. Thank you.